Today, there are over 35,000 Jews in Italy, and almost half of them can call Rome their home. The Jewish community in Rome dates back to the 2nd century BCE. In the 13th century AD, the Pope began to force the Jews to wear yellow stars on their clothing at all times while in public. The main Jewish ghetto was created in 1555 by Pope Paul IV to separate the Jews from the Christians and to isolate their influences.
The Ghetto of Rome was controlled by the papacy until the capture of Rome in 1870. The ghetto was a walled quarter with 3 gates that were locked at night. The wall was constructed under the direction of the architect Giovanni Salustio Peruzzi, and the cost of the construction had to be paid by the Jewish community. The area of Rome chosen for the ghetto was one of the most undesirable quarters of the city, subject to flooding by the Tiber River. This really exemplifies how the Jews were viewed by the Romans. As Catholicism rose, Judaism became the secondary religion, and even though people were free to worship Judaism, the Jewish citizens were still looked down upon. Until this day, the area is still referred to as the Jewish ghetto, as if the rest of Rome is superior to this area.
A synagogue was built within the ghetto. It was composed of 5 schools, one for each type of practiced Judaism. The ghetto closed in 1870 when the Kingdom of Italy captured Rome and the Papal States ceased to exist. When it was finally demolished in 1883, the Jews were granted citizenship. More than 5,000 Jews moved from the ghetto to other parts of the city. A new synagogue was built and finished between 1901 and 1904. Architects Vincenzo Costa and Osvaldo Armani designed the building to house all 5 formerly separate schools under one roof. Toward the end of World War II, in 1943, more than 2,000 of the 13,000 residents in this neighborhood were taken by Nazis to concentration camps. 43 years later, on April 13, 1986, Pope John Paul II visited the synagogue unexpectedly to show that the Catholic and Jewish communities could be friendly and kind to one another. Today, the synagogue houses the offices of the Chief Rabbi of Rome, as well as the Jewish Museum of Rome.
This is the main street where the old Jewish ghetto had been, and where this building used to be the old synagogue, which was made up of 5 different buildings to represent the 5 different types of Judaism. And now you can see that this street is populated with restaurants and stores.
Actually, like the Pope, when all the Italian people reunited, like in 1800, they tried to do like something better. They just broke everything here in the ghetto and they built it up again. And they left some buildings that were like, old buildings. But if you can see, you see all these buildings over here? The thing is actually, you can see like almost in old Rome. Some buildings that were actually built it with the old Roman ruins. These are Roman ruins from the Romans.
I think it's just so crazy that the old synagogue is completely gone now and there's a new school in its place. And like even when Rome is all about preserving everything that used to be here. The Italians look down upon the Jewish community. They still refer to it as a Jewish ghetto, even though that's only history now, and that's what it used to be. There was even a fountain that was right outside the old synagogue, and they moved it to a different location, and I found that really disrespectful. Like, they have no regard for how the Jewish community